Alright, sorry I had to delete some videos. I was trying to start something, but alright, a discussion actually. Now, if she lives on one ship and I don't know where she's heading after Sicily, and I'm still on the Saipan, yet I've been writing her the whole 2 weeks, or month, or whatever it was. I'm trying to communicate something to her that we didn't get to discuss up front, right? Right. Usually that's what that means, right? But at the same time, it's not going to be something so outlandish, right? That I wouldn't think she couldn't understand it. Like the two witness thing, I'd explain about the dream and it's tying into the book of Revelation, chapter 11 first, and then maybe chapter 12 as well, but that don't mean I think I'm personally Jesus either, right? But again, it's about being worthy to open the seven seals too. And see what Jesus tried to show the disciples 2,000 years ago. Everything. And that's part of the problem, right? We're not seeing everything we're supposed to be seeing, right? And if we're not, that's on us. That's on us. Now, part of the mercy of God has to deal with the fact that He knows we're not perfect, but still trying to save us anyway. And right, right. So the point is, though, I was taught you can do what the female allows you to do on a date up to sex, Sheena, before I met you. Right? And she tells you if she does not want sex or she does, right? And if you're on a date, and you're making out and you're doing sexual things, unless she stops you, you can go all the way, right? She has to tell you, I don't want premarital sex, or you can have premarital sex with her. Right? Even if it's the first or second date, right? Now, all I was trying to do the night before the sex was lick her vagina first, right? But it didn't go to sex, she stopped me. Meaning what? She was controlling everything. Yeah, and I let her. What I thought she wanted to do, I did with her. And what I thought she didn't want to do with me, I wouldn't have done with her. But the one thing where it got murky the following day is how far I could go with her. I guess. Again. Now, I'm not trying to scorn her. Okay, by telling her about the dream or things I couldn't bring up during the day, right? I mean, when you meet someone, do you go around telling everybody, hey, I had this dream when I was 12 years old, right? And I had stood before this throne with a bright light shining from it, and I think it has to do with the witnesses. Well, the two witnesses died in Jerusalem, fool. How's that going to look on your resume? Though we all got an eye somewhere, we all got a... You know what I mean? I know what you mean. And all I'm trying to communicate there is I think the dream has something to do with the book of Revelation, right? Basically. And maybe chapter 11 and the two witnesses. I don't know. Or maybe it has to do with the seven seals, right? And that's why God brought me before the throne to make me worthy like Jesus to look upon the seven seals, right? The other possible interpretation of it, right? Doesn't mean I literally have to go to Jerusalem and die in Jerusalem. No. Not necessarily, right? But why would I just go there for fun? Don't look like a fun place anymore. Even the couple of times I went to Israel, and the first time I did a full tour of Israel, and the second time I did a partial tour, right? Because I got on restricted liberty after Sheena as well. Because when we went to Sicily, I was trying to meet up with her on a tour, and I sent her a note through someone I asked to get a note to her for me. And I was hoping they did, and was hoping to meet up with her on another tour, right? And left my tour to try and find her tour. And I got lost in trying to find her tour group. I know. But I still somehow, miraculously, made it back to the ship. Damn. And I'm on Sicily. I don't know no damn body. I don't even know Sicilian language. But somehow I made it back to the ship. By the grace of God, headed to God, right? Went to this little bodette type, I don't know, bodega type thing, right? And I told him I was lost. I was trying to get back to my ship. And guess what? He got back to the ship. I got these two dudes to give me a ride all the way to the ship. And they were cool about everything. I even offered a little bit of money I had. And I gave this lady some flowers I had picked for she knew me. Oh well. Whoops. Anyway. Right. And like I said, I was just trying to meet up with her to her group so I could go back with her to her group or something, right? And if I thought it would be in time where I could get back to my tour group too if I couldn't find her, but I went too far. But the things we do for love, like walking in the rain, in the snow, when there's nowhere to go, and you feel like a body is dying. But you're looking for all the answers in eyes. You think she wants to break up, but she says she wants to make her. Stop playing. Stop playing. And see, I don't know what's going on. I'm just trying to wait for a lady. Like I was taught to since a little boy to show an interest in me beyond sex myself. Don't mind a little of that either, but you know, I'm waiting too, right? And it ain't as though I'm gonna, like I said, slap somebody's butt just because I find your butt attractive if you're a female. I was taught not to do all that, right? Without your permission. And no matter who it is, I just look but don't touch without, permission. But like I said, I would have to make up something else with the redhead because I don't remember doing nothing specific with her. I don't even remember her name, man. All I know is we went out on the paddle boat and came back in. Man. I mean, that's all I recall. I don't even recall her name, though, or her any really detailed information about her. Because, I was still trying to be with one of the girls or the other. Right? Not both, either, right? Not that I don't know what a menage a trois is, but I don't think I would try to seduce the redhead and then go and be with Sheena at the time either. And the only reason that happened with Mary Bell is because it was 18 months later. She still wasn't committed to me, and Roddy and Donna had a friend come over, and we kind of did it and twice, I think. And that's why. I was kind of still lonely, and I didn't feel like she was ready to commit still, so I just said, okay, let's see how this works out, right? And the second time we did it, it was still like, no real spark there, right? So I didn't want to keep, just having sex with her either, because you don't use women for sex either. They have feelings too, right? So I knew I needed to break up with her too, because it wasn't, it just wasn't quite sparking the right way. So I broke up with her too, right? And then I went back to Mary Bell a couple of days later, and like I said, I had breakup sex with her. But I didn't cheat on her. Not really. Without planning to, break up with her anyway. See, the difference is Bart cheated on her and still, I guess, wanted her back or something. And I guess that's what she wants in her boyfriend. Because she would never really commit to me the whole time, right? Well, if you want that in your boyfriend, I'll just cheat on you and break up with you. How about that? That's what I'm telling her. But see, with me, it's either all in or all out. I don't try to lead you on. Don't try to sugarcoat it or promise you the sun and the moon and the stars, and I tell you exactly what I can do for you, whether you stay with me or not, right? Well, even if the girl in the salon could have been, ovulating when I was with her, I don't know. I don't know. But whatever happened there, it was kind of weird. I don't remember all the details, but I know. I know I was in there over an hour, like I was talking about having sex with Maribel. uh-huh. And if I time it right, uh, we could have done at least two different positions the first two times, and then maybe a longer position the third time. I don't know. I don't know. But it's not like that happens to me every day either. Last person I had sex with was over 11 years ago, Molly's Eve. And even then, she got on top, and it was over real quick, and that was it. I don't think she was having sex with me the whole time and knocking me out or anything, but she could have maybe. But then she knocked me out, and I don't remember. You know what I mean about that too, right? Mm-hmm. Now, the first time I pretended like I wanted to have sex with her, but I let her stop me, right? That's a show her I'm not going to try to rape you, right? mm. But see, that's the point. Anyone else, okay, you have to be either a booty call, meaning you come by here late at night and you know, leave a certain time, right? Now, the thing about a booty call, baby, is you're a booty call, baby. I don't know where you came from, and I don't know where you're going to. I know nothing about you. Okay? Don't pretend I do coincidentally, right? Right? Coincidentally still don't mean I know you. Nor do you know me, but I'm still mellow like I show you. I'm the real personality, though, you see on the TV or the YouTube channel, right? Now, I'm doing this because I don't know what the hell's going on in Hollywood, and they're acting weird about my name, and I know there's something going on with my name, and I wonder if they did something strange with the soundboard, like even the name. An acronym, they call it. And I think it has something to do with it being light up electronic equipment. That's Lee. That could be part of the acronym. I know it's an editing device, word and recording deck, right? Some kind of word and recording deck. For singing, of course, right? Sound, right? Harmony and note enhancer, maybe. No, I don't know. B, bored. Well, my mom's middle name is Ruby, but whatever. Right. Right. If I was to adopt her name or something, but it's not part of my name for real, but usually you can do that. But anyway, all I'm trying to do is apologize to everybody too and say, look, I'm sorry, I got all confused, blah, 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 blah. I'm trying to move on, blah, 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 blah. But I ain't met no one since Molly's Eve where I'm in the kind of even a dating situation anymore. And me and Molly Z, we kind of dated the whole 2 weeks, both 2 weeks. And then it fizzled. And I told her if you keep up the relationship as either friends or whatever, right, we keep it up. If you don't, you don't, right? And guess who didn't keep it? Her end up. She didn't. So it fizzled, right? Now, once in a while, I might try to go to her channel, like, very, 6 to 7 months or a year, right? And check up on her a little bit. But if it don't go past that, it don't go past that either. I still remember her, right? I still don't have no problems with what happened. I'm just trying to, you know, move on even with the friendship part of it, right? If you don't want to be my friend, you don't want to contact me anymore, you don't have to, right? And sometimes you gotta let friends go who weren't all they seem to be, were they? See, talking like you're a friend, and we had sex one time means someone wanted more than they were letting on. Not just me, not just you. And that's why I'm trying to figure out after that, where are we at? Are we in a relationship now? Are we still friends with benefits, right? Did I get you pregnant though we had sex suddenly, right? Those are things we gotta discuss, you know, as friends with benefits and possible relationship. Too, right? Yeah, yeah. I mean, if you have unprotected sex, that's the whole point to it, right? You gotta make sure if you do that, you didn't get the girl pregnant. I know that. That's what I was taught anyway. Now, she didn't say she was transgendered, and that's why when I touched her, without provocation, right, I was seeing if she would get, wet. She got wet. And then I let her on top, and it was over kind of within a minute or two, because I hadn't been with no one since 10 years, like I said, right before her, right? That was it, and that was it. Bam, thank you, Bam. And I took her to the Walmart, like I said, in case we wanted to have more sex, but I got the spermicide, right, for that purpose, right? Because she was acting like she didn't want to get pregnant or something. So, like I said, you got the spermicide, then we go keep your sex. And one time's enough that you might get pregnant. But I don't know still, like with Maribel. Like I said, I don't know. You call me 3 years later, you tell me all this story, and then you deny it. So, well, okay, I'll deny it too. I know. I always say he could be mine. Because you're the one denying it. What am I supposed to do? Say, oh, baby, I know I got you pregnant, huh? But you don't. But you don't. Well, were you with another man? And he said, I was already with you. Well, it sounds spiteful. Were you? Were you? I know I was only with you too. I didn't cheat on you once. No, it was twice, I'm sorry. With a different girl. Mm-hmm. But see, I ain't worried about that, right? See, people lie for their own reasons, their own benefits. Not to get back with someone, but to usually spite them anyway. Now, I felt like I was being spited the whole time, with her. So I'm trying to give her a chance to, either tell me the truth or move on from her again, right? I'm not prepared for her to even call, even when she did, but I dealt with it. And she didn't want me to get excited just because she called me to tell me all this either, so I didn't. Right? I just kind of dealt with it, like I said, how you're supposed to deal with it if you have sex, right? But anyway, those are the big, last three, right, major problems. And, someone tries to accuse me with the stepdaughter, but she was in there with the mom. I keep telling you that, right? You can't just let her wander in there, even if it's the mom, right? Because all I know then is ask her what's going on. Who showed you to come in there to be and bring her back to her mom? And if only grandma could have showed her something like that to wait someone up on the couch, that's all she's going to say, right? It's not criminal, but it could be why. She flipped out over it. And not me, and not you. I just know not to do nothing too aggressive with a kid. Now, we might differ in that I was taught, by my mom, it's okay to take you in a shower with your children. As long as they're a certain age, you're not trying to have sex. There ain't no way I'm going to have sex with a 4-year-old. I would just take a shower or, help her go pee. But these are normal things I was taught you could do. It don't matter what you feel I can do with my stepdaughter. And if you don't want me to do that with her, you should have kept her in the bedroom with you if she wandered in there. Or not, right? Still the same point. I'm not in control of anything but to bring her back to you if she does. Right? Ain't that all anyone can do? Ain't that all you're supposed to do, right? Just because I'm a little mental don't mean I'm trying to hurt nobody seriously. And all it is I'm hearing voices of a religious nature, like, she's your witness, Jerusalem, Jerusalem, Jerusalem. Nothing real, you know, serious, but again, along the lines of something you would read in the Bible. Did Jesus say, "You are my witnesses to the other end of the earth"? Okay.